Hey guys, welcome to a final episode of Hot Topic. It's been a really fun season, and we have a very special final episode for everybody today. So if you normally just skip through the video, make sure you watch the end. Whatever you do, it's going to be a great ending that I'm very excited for. I've got the entire staff here with me today, so hey staff, say hey, and we'll get started.
Hello. Did you say shalom for everybody?
I did not, but
thought you said
there will
shalom.
not be any shalom here.
Oh my goodness. So I am the only staff member who is not married and doesn't have 4 kids. So just introduce your family and tell us a funny story about one of your kids real quick. Start with Amber.
Okay, I'm Amber. I have 4 kids, Lily, Landon, Charity, and Hunter. A funny story would be, one time we're at Costco and Hunter was acting up, being ornery, and he's like, I don't like you, you're not a good mom. I said, well, fine then. I hope you find a new mom. So he went up to the next lady and said, would you be my mom? And I was like, no.
Oh my goodness.
So that's pretty funny.
Okay.
That's pretty awesome.
Brandon?
I'm Brandon. I have 4 kids. Kyria, Piper, Xander, and Zeke. For those keeping track of it at home. A funny story, you said?
Yeah, funny story about one of your kids.
Oh. Well, I've told this in church, but it's the one freshest on my mind is Zeke took our outside spigot, turned it on. We didn't know it, and it stayed on for like 24 hours. So
And it was a crazy water bill.
yeah, the water bill was more. It wasn't as much as I thought it would be though.
Okay.
So that's good.
Aaron, go ahead.
I'm Aaron. My wife Ashley and I have 4 kids as well. Ryan, Harper, Alden, and Cooper. And every day is a crazy story, so I'm having a hard time thinking of a specific story, but a little trivia about all of them is that they're all named after rivers. So,
Really?
world rivers.
Where's the Alden River?
Russia.
Russia.
Mhm.
Okay, that is interesting.
Russia
Just
has a lot of rivers.
Yeah.
right there, you sounded like Theo. Like you sounded like
Oh,
Theo when
Theo.
you were giving us that statement.
Wait, should Theo do
Should Theo? Yeah, should
introduction too? Like switch?
Mike?
My name is Mike. I have my wife Holly and I have 4 kids. So we have Penelope, Calvin, Lainey, and Malcolm. I can't really think of. So a lot of stuff happens in my house, especially because I have like 4 kids who are 4 and under. So I
Remember those days.
don't really have a lot of I don't have a lot of funny stories that I
Okay.
can remember that I can.
It's just
recall.
all a blur.
Just
It is
crazy.
literally all a blur.
Crazy stories.
Yeah, I'm sure my wife could tell you plenty of funny stories,
I
but
getcha.
I can't really think of one at the
That's all
moment.
right. Well, hey, we're gonna get started with our first wing. The first 2 that we're gonna eat, the sauces are gonna be from Wings Etc., and then the last 3 are gonna be from Buffalo Wild Wings. So this is the second hottest sauce at Wings Etc. We'll go ahead and pass it around, and
Oh man, no primer, just like straight in.
we're just
Straight
going
into
right
it,
into
yeah.
it. Yeah,
There's
we're
no
not
breaks
doing
for the
we're not
staff.
doing a modest thing. We'll pass it around. Just go ahead and dip a wing and.
Hence the entire gallon of.
I was
milk that we were
expecting at
given.
least a couple slow balls in there.
There's only 5 wings, so
There
you just
are
gotta
only
go
5
in.
wings.
I'm trying to
And
decide
dig
which wing I
in.
should choose. Should I do the bigger one?
I'll pass that to Brandon.
Oh man, I can already smell that.
Dig in.
That's good.
I feel it already.
So should I save my small wing for the hottest one?
That's kind of what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
but
That one's
No,
hot.
I
That
don't
one's
wanna
hot.
do that.
that one's hot. See, I'm kind of weird with my wings. Is I break mine up with these guys.
I think this is called the atomic wing, or the atomic sauce.
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
What are we thinking?
Quick moment of silence for my bowels is what I'm thinking.
That's good. I like it. It's like peppery.
No.
It's not too bad. It's manageable.
How did you struggle to
I
talk?
think Aaron, I'm just excited to see Aaron do this because I think he's gonna be the worst out of all of us.
I can probably guarantee that. Also get plenty of ranch on my face too, I guarantee.
There is some ranch on your face already. What are you thinking of, what are you thinking of this wing, Aaron?
That one wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad, I didn't think so.
Actually tastes really good.
Yeah. I'm not a buffalo guy at all.
Okay.
I don't mind, I can do some spicy. But like buffalo, just the flavor, I'm not a big fan,
Yeah.
so.
Growing up, we went to Buffalo Wings and Ribs a lot.
Oh.
In Fort Wayne. And because I was a young punk kid, I thought it was like the macho thing to do to always get suicide
Yep,
wings.
yep.
And so every time, like I'd get 12 wings, but I only eat 3 of them, and my lips would be swollen and purple.
Yep.
But it was like, you know, look at me. I'm eating suicide. It's so good.
Oh my
I
God.
love it.
See, my thing with hot stuff is it's like, I like spicy stuff, but I don't like spicy stuff for the purpose of just being spicy. Like, I want it to
Yeah.
actually taste good.
Yeah.
Where there was some Doritos that came out that were like hot and spicy Doritos or something, and they were just, well, and, like the flaming hot ones were good, but there was like these other ones that were just like hot something, and they didn't even taste good. It's like they're just hot for the purpose of being hot. And I'm like,
Why?
Why?
Oh,
Yeah.
that more ranch.
Yeah. All right, well, hey,
Another range if you need it.
question number 2, we'll go around the opposite direction, and I'll start. If you could go anywhere on vacation, anywhere, all expenses paid, no worries about finances, where would you go? What's one thing you would do? I think I'll start. I would go to Australia. I think just the waters there are gorgeous, and I'd probably try and do some scuba diving. That'd be magnificent.
nice. I would say probably go take a 2-week trip through Europe. So like start in Ireland and then work way to Scotland, down to England, down to France, and down to Italy,
Yeah.
and just kind of hit all the sites.
Oh,
and hopefully
So you haven't planned that at all, huh?
no.
Would you backpack it?
Maybe. Definitely probably Airbnb it, get some
Mike would fanny pack it.
dad move there.
Just the fanny pack, that's the whole area.
Oh, no.
Whoa.
Mental image.
Well, clothes, like what clothes.
Can I clarify a statement on that? Just the fanny pack. It's very European of me.
You fit in
It's
all
true,
shoes.
You're not wrong.
I would, one thing we've talked about is a trip, and this is probably, but all expenses paid, this is probably what we would do. We would go visit each river, so our kids could
Oh.
see like
That'd
the
be
river
so
that we've talked about that before.
That's cool.
It would include some hiking up in the mountains of Russia to get to the Alden River. It would include New Zealand, which I've always wanted to go to.
Yeah.
The Rhine is in Europe, and I'd get to see like some of the areas where I kind of grew up there in France again, and then Australia as well. So that's a world tour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that doesn't count. You said you're going all over Europe, you're going all over the world.
Yeah,
He said
Yeah.
all
Or you're
expenses
supposed to
paid.
say one place.
yeah.
Like,
New
what-
Zealand
So I'd go
would
to Earth.
probably be on.
Space.
I would just go to Earth.
I almost said the moon, but
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't.
Yeah, even if the expenses are paid, would you really want to take the
I don't
risk?
know. But New Zealand is a big one. I've always wanted to go out there. Ever since Lord of the Rings came out.
Yeah. Sees a hobbit home.
Yeah. Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
Brandon?
Well, because I'm trying to stick to the actual rules of the question.
Okay. Thank you.
I would go to Hawaii. I would go all to everything, even the ones that are like supposed to be in, that you can't go to because it's like basically just a volcano that has erupted, and I tried to anyway.
Yeah.
But I would just love to go. I'm gonna cheat on this part. I would love to go hiking in the mountains and try and learn surfing on the
Oh,
ocean.
yeah.
Like that would just be, and I'll go scuba diving. I would just love to be there.
Water
and
there just has
hang
to be
out.
gorgeous and
Yeah. Watching Hawaii Five-0 makes me, the newer one, like makes me just like, oh, I want to go there. Like, I don't know if I could live on an island,
Yeah.
but like it would be pretty cool to at least try.
That's awesome.
I've been to Hawaii a few times just through baseball, and
Yeah.
I only got the touristy kind of Hawaii though. I didn't get to
Right.
go to like the Maui and get that kind of version of
Oh,
Hawaii.
man.
But yeah, Honolulu itself is pretty like it's just a different feel. Like when you
Yeah.
go there, it's just like completely different.
In Hawaii.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'd go there for it. I'm there for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Amber?
I go to Fiji. I've always wanted to go there, just see the water and their jungles
Yeah.
and mountains and stuff, and just do absolutely nothing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Just sit on the beach.
That's awesome. Jeez. All right, well, hey, our next wing is the hottest sauce at Wings Etc. It's the wall sauce, so go ahead and grab that. I think there's a big one over there. Pass it around. I'll dip
Nice.
mine, and I'll pass mine around.
My mouth is doing okay, but my lips are burning.
My lips are hot
You
already.
gotta be
yeah.
careful with the.
Dude, that's like see that? See
It
that?
smells
Hear that?
bad.
It's
It
thick.
smells.
It's very thick.
I don't-
It's really thick. Oh man.
There you go. I mean,
There
only
you go.
only one way
Yeah,
to do
you
it.
just
Might as
gotta
well get it
really
in the
go-
whole wing.
Just gotta go for it, all of it.
That's what I did. Look at
Is that
that.
enough?
Bam.
My goodness,
This one's
that's
my
a ton.
next biggest.
Yeah, that's hot. Oh, that's hot. Yeah, that's
Gotta
hot.
spread it around.
Yeah.
So to get on the wall, how many of these do you have to eat?
16.
Oh,
No
wow.
drinks,
Without
no
drinking,
sauce.
Yeah.
Without drinking.
No drinks, no sauce.
But
Oh my god.
No sauce. Oh no, like dip.
Or you gotta do what I did and sneak into the background of somebody's photo.
Here it goes.
That's got a kick.
That's warm.
It's got a kick. It goes away moderately quick.
I didn't. Maybe I didn't give
It's
enough.
starting to come. I don't know.
Oh man.
Yeah, there it was.
Putting more on?
Oh, this is finished.
Oh my goodness. I just did a little bit.
You were worried about Aaron.
I was worried about Aaron. I'm doing by far the worst.
It gets hotter as it goes on.
We're trying to make good content here.
It's
So
kind
you
of-
gotta make sure you get it.
the creeper
Fully.
creeps up on you.
It's kind of painful.
If you're gonna go out, go out.
I
I couldn't. It hurts to breathe.
We're gonna go.
After that. I just take a breath and it's like.
I
Yeah.
like
The
it.
spicy one.
Oh my goodness. So, Aaron, tell us what all you brought with you today for show and tell.
To drink, I have some rice milk. Here.
What does it taste like? Does it taste like rice?
Yeah, kind of. I brought some celery with me, some pickles, and some cheese sticks for the end.
And this is like, you did a lot of research to figure out what you needed to bring today as well.
Well, the milk was the big thing. We still don't know what rice milk is.
Why is it better for you than regular milk?
I don't. It's not better for you, but it is an alternate for milk. I can't even think. It's a dairy substitute. The word I'm looking for.
The milk is nice.
The milk is
Yes,
is
just
helpful.
let it sit in your mouth for a
Man,
minute.
to do 16 of those, you just have to do it as fast as you can.
Oh my gosh.
Because it hits after, like,
It
it
does.
does wait.
It comes in.
It hits about like a minute and a half later.
Yeah, like you're done and you're like, oh.
And then they
There it
give you
is.
the option to buy a shirt. It's like, just give me a free shirt if I do that, you know? Like,
Wait.
if you complete it, they say, would you like to buy a shirt that says you completed the
You don't
challenge?
even get the.
You don't get the shirt.
Oh, that's.
I mean, it's a
Ooh,
rip-off for
that's-
sure.
that-
You just get the picture. That's all you got.
Yeah, you get your picture on the wall.
Need some more milk. That's,
That was a good one.
It's getting hot.
It's getting, yeah.
It's-
I got some on the corner of my lip.
Brandon, if you are just, no kids, no wife, no nothing, what do you do for fun? How do you, what do you do to kind of just either spend time with God or read a book or watch a movie? Like, you're just by yourself, what are you gonna do?
So I'm by myself and I can't go hang out with other people.
Correct, yeah, you can do, whatever.
I would read.
You're a
Yeah.
reader.
No, I read.
Okay. Are you watching anything on TV right now, or?
Yeah. We have been watching Blacklist,
Okay.
and it's getting kind of frustrating at the moment. So we've taken a brief pause, and started rewatching New Girl. We also are watching The Office every now and again when you just kind of like you want something light
Yep.
and all that. But I like more so like heavy drama,
Yeah,
you know, intense shows. So
yeah.
really like The Office. It's
Okay.
really good. But yeah, we're on our second round in The Office, so we were late arrivers to it.
Mike, what are you doing for fun?
Kind of depends. If it's just me, I'm either doing one of two things. I'm either watching some sort of like an action movie that like if Holly would want to watch if she's there, or I'm like reading a book. So I'm a big Civil War buff.
Okay.
So I have sorry, yeah, it's like so I actually have it's like a series, a three book series called The Civil War, and each book is like 800 plus pages.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm only on book 1, and I'm only on page like 350, and I've had it for a long time, but
You really enjoy it though.
I do.
It's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's really awesome, and yeah, between that and watching some Civil War documentaries, I actually have a subscription to the History Channel Vault. History Channel Vault. So it's like a bunch of their old shows that they have that
Yeah.
they wouldn't play. So it's a bunch of documentaries and stuff. So
That's sweet.
yeah.
All right, well, I'll have the same question to you two after we do this next wing. The next
Alrighty.
3 sauces were not labeled. They're from Buffalo Wild Wings. They're the 3 hottest at Buffalo Wild Wings. One of them is the Ghost Habanero sauce or whatever. Aaron, I'll let you pick the first sauce that we're gonna do. And then we'll just pass it around, we'll dip it and pass it.
All right. Gonna be that
Okay,
right there.
that's the one. All right, we don't know what these are. We're going into this blind and
It's gonna.
just dip it
Don't
and
get
pass
it
it.
in your eye, you might be blind.
Yeah, for real though.
Oh yeah, I better not
This
do
is-
too much.
Dip
We
and
only
pass.
have one. So.
This is the
Okay,
hard
so
part.
we only have the one container.
This is the hard
There's
part
one
about
container, yeah.
this one is the fact that you don't know if it's gonna be on this one.
I'm nervous already.
It looks kind of syrupy.
Huh.
It doesn't smell like it's gonna be the hottest
It
one.
didn't burn my nostrils off
Yeah,
when I
it
smelled
does
it,
not,
so.
it does not sting the nostril. That
Question is, can you still smell?
What? Oh wait, you
Can you
said
still hear?
smell.
Yeah.
I don't know if
All
I can
your
hear
senses
either.
are going away.
They're gone.
Sensory
sensory
overload.
deprivation?
Oh, there's plenty in here.
Yeah,
You guys
okay.
even get enough
I got-
on
I
there.
got-
I'll probably get more in there. I wanna make sure everybody got enough.
See, now I can't even strategically decide which wing, because I don't know if this is, I guess I could look at your guys' reactions.
It's not bad when you first taste it. I don't think this one's too bad. Good pick, Aaron. I mean, it's getting hotter as I'm sitting here though.
There we go. You gotta really go in there, you gotta get it.
Huh. This one was not too bad. I think this is probably the 3rd hottest, I would assume.
I sprayed some antiseptic spray in my mouth before I came to hopefully numb my mouth.
With the same thing that dentists give you a shot for. Couldn't feel anything.
I'm just kidding, but I did think about it.
Is that cortisone for your mouth?
Yeah, the sore throat spray, you know, like kind of numbs. The
I'm
numbing.
waiting for that one to sneak up on me.
I don't think it's gonna.
I don't think it's as
Yeah,
hot
it's
as that
not
other
bad.
one.
After going from the wall sauce to that, that's probably like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I just
My eyes are still watering from the wall sauce though.
Out of the 3 we've had, like, would you consider eating any of those?
Well,
Like
we just-
ordering any of those?
I would consider maybe ordering
That
that
last
one.
one we had, I don't think it was bad.
That first one I liked,
That
it was
first
very
one was good.
peppery. I would totally order that.
And this one was good.
Not the whole thing, like I wouldn't order 16 of them, but.
I would never intentionally subject my mouth to
To any of those.
pain. So honey barbecue is kind of my go-to. I love the sweet. Not a buffalo, even mild. Like, I'm just not a big fan of the flavor. But if I'm gonna do spicy stuff, like I gravitate more towards like Thai food, Thai
Okay.
spicy, more than yeah.
Wait.
This is not up my alley here.
What are you doing for fun if it's just you in the house?
Just me in the house. Well, probably playing a video game of some sort or building something.
You a Fortnite guy, or? what?
I'm not a Fortnite guy. In fact, the only game I'm really playing right now is a mobile game, the Marvel Contest of Champions. Pretty into that. It's a lot of fun. But I used to be real big into other games. World of Warcraft. Did that for a long time.
Okay.
Oh, you're a WoW guy, huh?
I was, yeah.
What was your racing class?
Well, I'll go with my favorite, but I had them all pretty much max level at one point. My favorite was a human paladin, and that was my first. It was my first one that I reached max level with.
You were not for the Horde then?
I was.
You were for the Horde?
I was eventually.
Okay.
I switched over to the Horde and played for years on the Horde side, and then I went back to my human paladin.
Did you know much about like the backstory of it, or you just played?
Well, I mean, I knew enough about the lore. I didn't play Warcraft, like the original Warcraft game. I didn't start playing until World of Warcraft, so I never played the strategy game. So I didn't know anything going into it, but you learn a lot about the lore just by playing the game. So.
Okay. Amber, what about you?
Oh, I usually clean.
Hard day.
Hey,
Party at
I'm
the shooting.
crazy over at our house.
Tell you what, I'm sure they would love to invite you over there.
Yeah,
Well, only if
like,
I've got nobody home, you know? Then I
It's like,
clean.
hey guys, Amber's gonna come over and we're just gonna leave.
yeah, or I'll leave. I'll leave.
Or I like to watch movies, like especially documentaries or comedy. Those are always my go-to.
Oh my gosh, that is great.
So cleaning and watching TV is what I would do.
Okay. Jeez Louise. Brandon, you want to pick the next sauce for us, and we'll move on.
Oh,
We'll
geez.
move on. We got 2 left. And then